supervisor for Detroit Edison. And he dealt with all the subcontractors that did the underground utility work. And he said, I can get you in as a laborer right now. Go down and see Old Man Wednesday, Columbia Energy. I walked down there, filled the application, wrote down all the equipment I could run. He said, oh, you can run equipment, huh? I said, yeah. I said, well, we're going to hire you as a laborer. I joined the labor machine and I ran equipment for 2 years for underpay. 2 years I was pissed off. They had a bunch of laborers running equipment. That's how they got away with it. You had to pay $5 an hour more for an operator. They had laborers doing it.
Yeah.
I tried once. They said no. They said no. You can't join the unions. They said to me, and I said, oh, I can't because they said I can't. So I went down to the union hall. And the union hall said, well, we have to catch you on the job. For a year, I called them. I'm on this job, I'm on that job, I'm over here, I'm over here. They didn't give a shit about me. I called them almost once a week. Hey, I'm on this job. Where you at? I didn't realize they really didn't care about driving out to sign me up.
Mm-hmm.
They have to like catch you. They have to be there. It's finally a year and a half of working. I got 4 years experience. You guys said you would sign me if I had a job. I have a job. Then you said you had to catch me running the equipment. I've called you guys 20 times and you never come out and catch me running the equipment. They looked at me and they're like, man, this guy's serious.
Mm-hmm.
He says, you know what? Come on in here, sit down. I'll tell you what. You're serious about this. He says, I'm going to sign you. And he said, we're going to sign you up. And you go into work tomorrow and you tell them you're joining the out. He goes, that's what he said. I'll tell you what. You go into work tomorrow and you tell them you're joining the operator. If they say okay, come on back and sign you up. If they say no, come on back and we'll sign you up. We'll help you find a job. I was like, damn.
That's cool.
And that's exactly what happened.
There's a spot we were at last time, but that's not close
Simpson?
enough, is it? Over there.
What?
That's the spot we parked last time.
I was just my phone like 5 minutes ago, scrolling down. I'm thinking, I gotta call Mark and see what's happening. Where the hell are you? I swear I was. And then unfortunately, my mom's above you on the list, so I called her first. But yeah, I'm sorry, you don't quite rate number one on the dialing thing yet. And mom's you're number 2, yeah. Actually, you're number 3 because I was just texting my daughter, and then you were next. Because some of the guys were asking where you were at, and they're like, I don't know, I think it's down in San Diego. So, shaft we're digging, or I mean, there's like 5 brand new excavators from 305s all the way up to 345s sitting here. There's like 2 953 track loaders. There's a couple of different backhoes. I mean, there's a lot of shit, but it's all local 3, and I don't know how that can work. Oh, do you? That's what I was thinking about you, but I'm just not quite sure how. Because when I went in, when I dropped my resume, he asked if I was local 3. And I said, yeah. He says, well, that helps. And then I heard him talking. Remember Steve Orps, the Loki driver there? He went over there, and he said he's in 12. He says, I'm having a lot of trouble with 12. So, I mean, if there's anything I can do, I can give you the phone numbers to the big boss up here. You can call him and talk to him if you think. The guy's name is Mike Hanley. You got a pen? I'll give you his number. Nice guy. Yeah, Monahan, you know what? Monahan went up there. They gave him an apartment up there. He was cleaning house at his place there down here. Yeah, we went over there for a Super Bowl party, and they were like packing shit, selling the furniture. And I guess they just want him up there as a consultant, and if anything, it's just going to be a small crew to help that contractor, the main contractor, set up the shaft and maybe the machine and the trailing gear. But they fucking got guys from all over the world over there in China. This 57-footer, I guess it failed the seal test. It's so damn heavy, They got the fucking seal around the outside. It just collapsed under the weight of it or something. So that's going to delay them. So, a handful of guys went over to Southland. There's a handful of guys still left there doing miscellaneous work at the Caldecott. And I just got my first weekend at Chinatown. I got moved over here. So I'm digging shaft. They dispatched me out as a TBM operator, and I'm slated to be one of the guys. And I don't know, man. Is there a full-size flat rate $30? I don't care. Park wherever you want. It's easy. Go ahead. We're looking for parking in Chinatown right now. Yeah, Vanessa's birthday today, so we're coming downtown to check it out. But yeah, Mark says happy birthday.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
so it was just, people have been randomly coming through, dropping their resumes at Chinatown. Matt, our engineer for San Diego, he's up there, and then so everyone was calling him, and he's like, just stop in on a Saturday and drop your resume. We're going to be hiring in the next month or so. So I'd never even had a resume. I finally put one together, and came down, dropped it off on Saturday, and Mike Hanley came in. We talked for a minute. And he said, well, we got to talk to Bill first, And then coming Monday, Bill's like, yeah. I said, hey, Bill, just so you know, and I told those guys, I said, I'm loyal to you, Bill. I'm not trying to walk away. I said, this job's coming to an end. That job's starting. I said, whatever you tell me, whatever. I just want you to know I'm loyal to you. And I told them that. He goes, yeah, I know. I was on the phone with him already. He says, I'm having lunch on Thursday about all you guys. So they had lunch Thursday. When I started on Thursday, they said, Niall's like, hey, they want you over there. It's not for sure, but we'll know tomorrow. So I come in Friday, they says, be there Monday swing shift. Go down to the hall, get on the out of work list, and call them. It happened that quick. I went down, got on the out of work list, called the job. 5 minutes later, dispatch called me. I picked up my sheet. I started work that day. Went down, took my piss test. Yeah, that fast. We were actually planning on a month or two off. We were going to go back to Michigan, visit my daughter, my granddaughter, go to his house.
Doug, here's the new BART station. This is where we're heading right here.
And take it, but I'm not going to do any of that. So now I just worked my first 60-hour week. 58. Yeah, we're working 5 10s and then 8 on Saturday. The launch box is like, it's all of 4th Street, so it's about 40 feet wide and about 400 feet long. They call it a launch box. Then it makes a 90-degree turn and then ramps up. They call it a launch box. It's not a shaft. It's a launch box because it has a ramp you can drive down in. Yeah, so it's going to be like 46 feet deep, 400 feet long.